Okay, so let's start. Can everyone hear me?
Again.
Okay. So welcome to the call, the community call. Half an hour. I'm the PM. My name is Alex. And so today, we're going to take a quick look at the 1.10 release first. And then we're going to be doing two demos, one for limited guest rule, another one for tag immutability. And then we're going to have a quick update from Daniel on the progress we're making on OCI image support. So first of all, on the 1.10 release, we're still on schedule to release a release candidate around the second or third week of November. The major features we're delivering are pluggable scanner, OIDC group support, which we've already demoed in the last two community meetings. And so today we'll be focused on tag immutability and limited guest. And at the end, Daniel will talk about OCI image support. So we've done some refactoring in 1.10, but it's a feature that's going to be released in one or two releases after 1.10. So since 1.10 is still in progress, everyone can go onto the project board to look at the 1.10 commitments as well as the backlog for 1.11 or other releases. So I will first talk about the first feature called immutable tags. So quick intro, this allows Harbor system and project admins to configure immutability at project level. So images with certain tags cannot be pushed onto Harbor with matching tags. So basically you can take a look at the example below. If you push an image onto a certain repository with a certain tag, if you had set that repository to immutable and you try to re-push the same image with the same tag, and it'll fail. So this is to prevent accidental overwrites, and this is effective for not just pushing, but as well as replication for retagging. And so we had released a feature called tag retention, which allows users to set policies to manage life cycle of container images. So images that are tagged as immutable are also not cannot be deleted via tag retention. So next I will let Wang Yan do the demo. So I'll stop sharing my screen. Wang Yan.
Okay, let me share my screen. So,在哪了？ Okay. Let's start the demo. Before I go into the details, I want to give you some background about the immutable tag. The original requirement is from the community. So some guy filed an issue about immutable repository in the GitHub.
Yes.
So,
Sir, I cannot see your screen. I'm the only one cannot.
Can you see my screen now?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Some guy filed an issue in the GitHub about the immutable repository. From the original requirement is that as an administrator, I like to make a specific repository immutable so that the image that cannot be overwritten or cannot be deleted. So it seems to be one of the most popular requirements from the community so far. So we can see the requirement, a lot of people jump up about the requirement. So we decided to put it into the 1.10 releases. So if you want to know some details about the immutable tag, I have already open the tag retention, immutable tag proposal in the community report. So you can go to the details to see.
Hey, Jan, we can't really hear anything. I don't know if your microphone went dead or something. It shows that you're talking, but we can't hear anything.
So let me continue my demo. So
Hey, Alex, since Jan is having some trouble with the internet connection, Steven is asking if we can switch to Huawei, and then
Yeah, we're all in the office. We're trying to work this out. All right, yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, you're
Can
on
you
the
hear me?
office. Got it.
Yeah, he's next to me, but for some reason his mic isn't coming through. Okay, so yeah, can you stop sharing?
Can you hear me?
Can everyone see my screen?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, he's having some technical difficulties. So I'll go over the limited guest role feature first, and then Wei can demo that. So basically, currently, we have a couple of different roles. The guest role being the lowest. The guest role can still see all the other members in the same project, as well as access all the logs of the registry operations. So you can see every single individual push and pull and by which user. So we've gotten requests to create a limited guest. So this is basically for certain deployments or specific tenancy models where you might have different customers in the same project. So where you don't want any user to have visibility into the projects, all the other members in the project, and to have limited access to the logs. So we created a new role in Harvard called limited guest, and in the future we're going to allow the project admin to create his own role, basically his custom role. We can specify the permission set for push-pull, replication, scanning, etc. But for now, we've created this idea of a limited guest, which is has a set of permissions slightly more restrictive than the guest. All right, so I'll stop sharing and then maybe we can demo this feature.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Share my, oh, okay. First, I share my screen. Okay. Oh, okay. The limited guest rule was introduced in Harbor version 1.10. It has the same permissions as the guest rule, except that it don't have the permission to see the members and the logs of the project. Let's demo it. First, let's log in it with the administrator. Here in project library, we first here when create a new project member, we can select the limit guest rule. Let's first create a new user. Okay, then we can add the new user limit with limited guest rule. After that, we log out and log in the Harbor with limited guest. Then the user only can see the summary repository Helm chart and the configuration pages and the scanner. As the beginning, the project member info. Here is the project member info, but the limit guest rule don't have the permission to view the project member info. So at this page, the project member is not shown. And he has the limit guest rule has the permission to pour the image and don't have the pusher permission. Let's have a try to pour the Redis. Okay, let's. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, let's first log in my Harbor. First log out the registry and then log in with the limit guest rule. Then let's push. Okay. Okay, I push down the Redis image. Let's try to just now is poor. Let's try to push. The push action is disallowed. And the limit guest rule also can download a Helm chart, but has low permits to upload and delete the Helm chart. Let's first upload a Helm chart. Then log in with the guest rule. Limited guest. Okay, let's download it. That's all. Any questions? Hi, Alex.
Okay. Yeah. Can you stop sharing and so I can share my screen?
Okay.
Thank you, Wei. That was great. That's very powerful stuff, and it will certainly enable some of our Harbor users to host Harbor in a multi-tenant environment where different tenants may come from different organizations and shouldn't see each other and have these limited permissions. So this is great.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, just one thing, but the current guest role also does not have push access, only pull access. So I listed that, but that hasn't changed. It's mainly the restriction of visibility into the groups, into the project's group membership, as well as the access to logs. Okay, so we will do the demo for the immutable tags on my environment instead. So Lonnie is having some difficulty on his. So you probably want to share something. Share the.
Be aware that we only have about 7 or 8 minutes for the meeting, so.
Okay. Sorry, there was something wrong with my microphone. So can you see the screen now? Let me demo the immutable tags. The background is that some guy filed the issue in the GitHub about the immutable repository, and it seems that it was one of the most popular issues in the GitHub issue. So we decided to put the immutable tag in 1.10. And so far, as you know, Harbor do not have a way to protect your repository and tags. So anyone who has the right permission can override any text in the project. So for the immutable tag, the basic idea is that we provide some immutable rules to match your repository or text. Once the repository of text is matched, that image it cannot be override or cannot be deleted. So let's go to the detail. You will see that there's one more tag named immutable tag in project detail view. So if I go to the immutable tag, we can set up, if you are familiar with the tag retention, it's very easy for you to get started to use the immutable tag because that the UI is quite similar with the tag retention. So if you want to new or immutable rule, you can set up which repository you want to protect and which text. So let's try to set it out. Okay. So let me try to push one image first. So you can see that I just pushed the Hello World latest into my environment, and I want to set a rule to protect the Hello World latest. So this rule means that any repository with the tag latest cannot be it's immutable tag. So if I go to the repository detail page, you can see that there's one more new tag named immutable here. So that means that that tag is immutable now, and that tag cannot be deleted right now. So if I try to delete the tag, you will see there's an error message set up the field to process the request due to Hello World is immutable tag. And if I try to push this image again, you will receive the error message from the Docker lab. Let's try to push image again. So the Hello World latest. So as you can see that you just receive the error message that the Hello World latest is a immutable tag. So if I just disable that rule, and let me try to push it again. Yeah, you can see that it pushed successfully. The immutable tag is disappeared from the tag view here. So you can maximum set the 15 immutable rules in per project. Each one contains matching the repository or matching text or including repository or including text. It's very similar with the tag retention rules. That's all my demo. Do you have any questions about that?
What if the rules conflict with each other?
What do you mean conflict?
I mean, exclude
it's and
something and
it's and
the same thing.
It's just the and between different rules. The result A from the rule A will and the set of rule B return. So any rule matched the tag, the tag is immutable.
So that's an or, not and.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
So yeah, I think we also have some demo about when we do the dry run from tag detention, if this tag is immutable, and we will exclude that from tag retention. Are we going to demo it today or demo it next time?
That is under review.
Okay.
Let's demo that another time because we're out of time, guys. So we need to stick to our 30-minute time slots.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Ryan. Yeah, so basically those are the two features we wanted to demo. Also, just one quick thing, if because immutability overrides tag retention, right? So any tag that's configured as immutable will not get picked up by tag retention, but we will send a webhook to let the user know that images that were marked for deletion by tag retention are not deleted due to immutability. So the user can go into system settings or project settings to turn off immutability, like Ryan demoed. You have to turn off immutability before you can do anything. It's of the highest precedence over all other lifecycle management capability features in Harbor. So we had some other we had another thing we want to share on OCI, but we ran out of time, so we're going to share that next time. Daniel's going to share that next time. So I hope you guys enjoy this presentation, and I will share the meeting on the Harbor repo. All right. Are there any questions?
Any questions or concerns from anybody in the community on or either of those presentations or anything related to Harbor?
Hi, I'm Moshe. I'm a little bit new here, but I have a couple of concerns regarding the upgrade from previous versions of Harbor to 1.9 and 1.91. So there have been a good couple of issues reported regarding failures migrating, issues encountered with OCI images, 0-byte images, and I'm not seeing much attention being placed on it. I might be missing something, but like I've been trying to upgrade Harbor for a while now, and it fails on my repository for the types of issues which are not unique to me. So I'd like to understand if that's being addressed in a patch release or if there is any attention on it at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Moshe, so basically what you're saying is you're trying to upgrade Harbor to 1.9. You mentioned from 1.5?
No, from like 1.85, 1.83. It's 1.8 to 1.9. So it's just a step release, but it's the resilience of the migration tool for the quota tags. And there are about 5 or 6 issues logged already for it. So this is not something unique to me. Like all of the areas that I've encountered have already been logged. And I think it needs to receive a little bit more attention.
Absolutely. Moshe, can you send me a Slack message? My alias is M, the letter M and the number 2. With a link to those issues you're mentioning, and maybe some more specifics about your environment, like how many images do you have or what's the size for that conversion, and the actual releases that you're upgrading from to, and the errors, and if the errors you're getting are the same as the links, and we'll have someone look at it. Thank you.
Yeah, just let us know the number of the issue, please, and we'll follow up. Okay. Actually, we identified a few upgrade issues, and we are fixing them. So
Okay, great. Thank you. But other than that, great job, guys. Harbor is really awesome.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions?
There's a question on chat by, I believe is Miming.
Oh, let me take a look. How does the label of immutable implement blueprint?
Yeah, yeah. In fact, I believe it did. It's implemented via a rule calculation, so it does have some impact on performance. But as Ian pointed out, it's just querying DB, so that's a pretty trivial downgrade of performance, I believe.
But it only runs once after you create the rule, right?
I don't think so.
Each time.
Every time.
This,
You have to evaluate if something is immutable every time you do that, right?
Right.
I think you
Yeah,
can.
Alex, we should make sure we document that in the documentation for immutable tags so that folks are aware that if they do want to turn on immutability on a project, it will have some performance hit when they do push and pull operations because this API needs to be reconciled. So let's make sure we capture that in the docs as well.
Yep. All right. Any other questions? We must sync from registry. What? I'm not sure what that's referring to.
We don't understand your
Frank?
question, Frank.
If someone wants to ask the question in Chinese, feel free to. Alex can do the translation. So no need to ask in English if you're not as comfortable about it.
We need more context. What do you mean by sync tag from V2 API? We don't know what you mean. In what scenario sync tag from V2 API?
Hi, can you hear us, Frank? You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I'm speaking.
He will type in Chinese.
Okay.
可是你还是没有说上下文。什么叫从数据库查询的话？就是现在我们肯定要去call一下 V2 的 API。我明白你的意思，就是说 list type 的时候可以从数据库查，但是我们可能1.10不会做这个修改。就是后边其实今天没有讲的那个 PR 里边有一些我们后边计划的很大的改动，那个等我们把那个东西都解决了以后，就会从数据库读 tag list。希望会在1.11里头把这个弄掉，大概是这样。
而且从 tag 的角度来讲，对于 list tag 的 performance 的影响的话，只是多了一次 DB 的 query， 所以没有特别大影响。
其实
数据库就是从 DB 里面读的吗
？No。
Does that help? Yeah, we can sync offline as well. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? All right. If nobody has any other questions, then that's it for us. And so next week we will share some progress on OCI image support, and I think by this time, 2 weeks from now, we'll have a better look at all the features we're releasing for 1.10. So have a good one, guys.
Thank you all. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye.